Anyway, the director had your old costumes stored in those lockers. The shrinks say that familiar things will keep us comfortable. The Justice League spy satellite, the Watchtower, but this one is Brainiac's. If you find Batman's hideout, you're not getting in there without Batman's biometric signature or the Batmobile. Hunting weak spots in 4D space for a new Schwarzschild wormhole isn't as easy as mining for Lex coin. Here's what I've got right now. Hunting weak spots in 4D space for a new Schwarzschild wormhole isn't as easy as mining for Lex coin. Meanwhile, me and poor Edwina are working our butts off to keep this place hidden. The Coluan's Code. It's poetic. No better way to explain it. Oh, you look tired. Can't remember what that feels like. Phase lock on terminal. Now. They only need to control one more terminal to lock me out. This is how it works. You do what you do best, so that I can do what I do best. Those terminals need to stay clear for my hack to work. This place is mesmerizing, isn't it? Bet you could throw these with your eyes closed, huh? Pumping up your acrobatic toughness, Miss Quinn. I've been reviewing our camera riot's footage. I could induce a similar flow state, if you'd enjoy that. If you're going to pass out from blood loss or something like that, I'd rather you do it somewhere else. Remember that I can actually see you, in case you're standing there thinking of drawing something on my face. Hack here. Found transmissions for Brainiac comms. All done with your little garden party? 'Cause surprise, surprise, I just discovered Lex Luthor's suit uses Brainiac tech. Same shack on the outside, modernized on the inside. Use your signature move. Someone might post a video. How would you like to alter your brain today? Locked out of that terminal. We got to get another one. I'll set you up, you take them down. Easy enough. I've never thought about it like that. But I think you're right. I am a mushroom. Delete your search history, Boomerang. It's called courtesy. There wasn't enough data. You'll have to try again. A lot of good data here. Let me get back to HQ and see what we can use. Little pop-up reminder to shoot the weak spot. Careful with these, Miss Queen. Mind your fingers. Pulled up a database of illegal weapon mods. Look good. You're primed for a signature attack. Don't fight it. Pick something out. I don't even know if I'd call this my name. It's just what I let people call me. Plus, I think it sounds cool. On the subject of neck bombs, I modded a teeny expansion slot into yours. Just enough room to take some extra hardware into the field. Made some real choices. Good thing I'm not here to judge. Yes. This is one of Penguin's tricks. I see all the security camera footage. I don't have time right now. I'm doing 3 people's jobs. I should be getting time and a half for this. I think that's really gonna help. Oops. Let me try running a hard reset on you. I know you want Riddler locked out for good, but this is actually some good stress testing. Never tell him I said that. There's a new Brainiac terminal phasing in. Just the teeniest bit of Coluan tech. Not enough to transform you. This all contributes to my hobby project. It's sort of a data model. He's smart. It's only a matter of time before he finds the solution to your Kryptonian problem. Heads up, Watchtower orbital strike coming in. I'll be monitoring your progress. Not in a creepy way. Get your still corporeal butts to the new terminals phasing in. You know, when I first digitized, I could barely hold a thought. The more I tried to focus, the worse it got. I had to learn how to float on the waves. I guess I was literally surfing the internet. I've never faced a live person across from another dimension. And it's Joker, so how will we even know if it went wrong? Hey guys, if you fail, I'll be stuck in the Argus intranet forever. So if you could not fail, that would be great. Bringing in more than one terminal this time. There's a catch. Lose even one and we lose them all. Us. ready to push the boundaries of optimization a little harder? We're in trouble. Don't let them snake another terminal from us. Where are the others? I told Walla I didn't want to be out here. Show him what a real team looks like. A nice try, but nice isn't going to get me that Brainiac data. Hopefully we'll get another shot. Just running a little illegal update on your hardware. One jacked-in comment is one too many for me, Joker. So for both our sakes, keep them to yourself. Only threat to you now is the brain bombs. And the aliens. Another squirrel. I believe in you, squad, so don't screw this up. Brainiac is taking back the watchtower. Send back some selfies using this on the enemy. You did it? Oh, well done. I knew you'd be into grey market modifications, Lawless. We don't talk about the contract network over unencrypted comms. Hey, are you afraid, Ivy, of giving too much away? Like, before in Gotham? Wondering if I updated the contracts. I'm always updating. You got it there, and I like the data I'm seeing. Just modded your comms. If Ivy's in the city, this tracker will lead you to her. So, Shaq, this gun range data is from Taki Matsuda. She wanted you to have it? No offense, Miss Queen, but you're weirding me out. Locked onto a signal. Here comes some shiny new terminals. Looking scruffier than normal, Boomerang. Keep wilding out on enemies, and this should keep the blood pumping. You know I can help you remotely. The lab is metaphorical. Find cover, that EMP will make things real fizzy. This should improve the trajectory of your boomerangs, Boomerang. Digging in your head is always entertaining. If you're waiting for a golden hour selfie, you won't get it here. Disappointed me too. Are you hoping I can unshadow ban you? No such luck, Lawless. Come, get your Canvas DNA treatment while it's hot. Congratulations on surviving. Yeesh. Wonder how bad that mask smells by now. When you find the Batcave, don't touch anything, alright? Can't wait to get my hands on whatever's hiding in the Bat computer. Need to smart bomb Brainiac's construct? I got you. Brainiac, what are you up to? New terminal phasing in, get to it! I think you'd want to keep a few bullets left over. For special occasions. Let's face it, you could use the extra protection. Disconnecting. I'll need someone to flip me on and off again at the hall. Brainiac's out here doing his localized global warming routine on the whole city. Mark this one as scanned, people. Flash is looking pretty good for a guy that just came back from the dead. The bald dude creeps hard on Superman. Who knew? He lost 573 times. But he won twice. At least our world hasn't descended into a neo-ice age. You have to look for the positives in the apocalypse. I face in the terminal, you secure it. Shark, you have a real wealth of knowledge. Still gonna make a donation? Oh, I am very aware. I angle some satellites a little to the left to make sure you hit the city's monitors. Gets me my favorite shows too. Good to go for your special attack. Done already. You're getting good at this. Found another crack in Brainiac's comms. Let's link up and decrypt his butt. Just like Brainiac's terminals. Hold them all so I can stabilize the weak point on the satellite. Never hurts to know your enemy. But if it does, let me know immediately. Wish I could have warned you about Walla. Nothing got what we needed. We just need to secure one more, come on. Guess it wasn't that weak after all. My predictive algorithm suggests you won't need much briefing on these. Nice being out today. Nice being anywhere, anytime, honestly. Killing the enemy and looking cute doing it? I love this for you. You'll have to go again. Only room for one coma case and you're looking at her. Let me pick your brain, Boomerang. Not my first pick, but I'll make do. Let me know if there's any weirdness after. Dizziness, spots, personality disorders. Wait for the others. I don't want to run through this twice. And I thought we couldn't make you tougher, Miss Quinn? No, I knew I could. This code's on loan from Star Labs. They just don't know it yet. I analyzed the Reverse Flash's recorded kills for this. Would not recommend. Trying to get you an audiobook library. You really like high fantasy, huh? Hey, don't let them take another terminal. Be cool. I'll tell you what you're shooting as soon as the others get here. Not bad. I'm sure there's something here I can use to screw with Brainiac's plans a little. Simple pleasures. Let's face it, we've both seen Shack Attack movies. You know what to do, boo. Got some tweaks to your neurochemistry, all ready to go. Back to work. Can't let our network infrastructure die horribly on us. You're now all very shiny under the hood. How's that throwing arm, Shack? Or would you prefer throwing thin? You just have to follow the dots to the bald billionaire. Check the new contracts. Everyone's pretty into contracts. Watching Riddler test my firewall is like watching a baby take its first steps. All I have to do is wait for him to fall. Not bad. Here's your pay. You know, you don't even need intellectual enhancement. But we'll do it anyway. Some want to see him stick it to this world. But another faction want to watch Brainiac the Great and Powerful fall up in a big way. Ready for more contracts? We're doing good numbers. Now logging your performance towards the contract. A construct as thin as 2 nanometers withstood automatic weapon fire, some radiation and direct shelling from artillery. Wiping the slates clean. It'll be fine. Probably. Mr. Wilson, it's very disconcerting when you just stand still like that. You worked with Checkmate, right? So, borrowing these files is okay. Fix Flash's neural pathways hack, recover Brainiac's data hack, find new Earths hack. You need a vacation. Let's upgrade that shark brain of yours. Heads up! More terminals incoming. Jetpacks. Now a lethal weapon. With the phasing tech we stole from Brainiac, I can swipe his communication terminals and directly hack his network. Running rewire your brain.config. Come on, squad. This round's ours for the taking. Now we've been introduced, go make some beautiful data. Would you like some new gear? There's a lieutenant nearby. They're trying to phase the terminal back to the Skull ship. The Skull ship is trying to take back one of its terminals. I get it. Rest mode. There. Improve synchronicity between you and the Speed Force gauntlet. I set it up for the off-the-books missions from the rest of the Brain Bomb crew. Please don't pass out. These hands aren't real and I can't catch you. Freeze gave us all her observations on Brainiac. Big lady. Small handwriting. The bug could be inside any enemy, so follow this tracker. Happy hunting. The weirdest part of sifting through other dimensions is seeing what matches up with your own. I'm in. Now, keep the enemies away from this terminal while I work. I caught the last stream, Zoe. I'll see what I can do about the bandwidth issues. Lost, Sharkman? They say it never hurts to help, but it does. I've made a few improvements. How do you feel about going fast? Wow, Brainiac's routing a lot of information to this thing. Sure would be a shame if something happened to it. Here goes. Testing 256-bit encryption. Preparing to phase in Brainiac terminals. Next time you go to the Batcave, I'm gonna need to find a way for you to get me into Bat's network. Construct overload ready to go, squad. Miss Quinn, I got you the pay-per-view from Roulette's Fight Club. Teen Ghost, she says. Fresh contracts! The villain crew doesn't have much else going on. You are self-taught, huh, Miss Quinn? Well, tactics are still useful. Good job, but I need more of my CPUs are toast. You're gonna love these, Miss Quinn. Just kick back and watch the show. Sudden death. This could go either way. You can count on me. What else am I gonna do? Wheel my body out of here? Each new dimension is harder to find than the last. Your file says you once had a gimmick where you take out multiple targets at once. New terminal phasing in. And I got caught. This will help you spray more and pray less. Brainiac can't keep me out. Phasing in new terminals. If you ask me, all combinations are good ones. Make it work for you. Brainiac's hardware is going to help us exploit the weak spots in Amatech's firewall. Ran a lot of combat scenarios for you. Some even worked out. What's happened again? I think the upgrade system broke another one. Be at one with your boomerang. Boomerang? Flag keeps sending me dog pictures asking if they're memes. Not everything's a meme, man. It's just dogs. We don't need a dead shot out there. Think about the headlines. They'll react to the nanotechnology from other terminals. That might expose them. Oh, I stole this from the military on a dare. Glad it's useful. I still need every terminal to force the phase. Mobile gear symbiotes detected. Sorry, I mean, Lutinot. Flag briefed you on the outposts? Those things suck. Been a year since I had a head that could ache, but the EM field from those things makes me feel like I've got a migraine. What do you think of Ivy's experiments? No reason. Okay, big emoji of me cracking my knuckles. Now you're Task Force Extra. That's so Brainiac. Not gonna keep me out, Brainiac. Squad, you have to shoot that weak point now. Love putting thoughts in your head, Boomerang. Plenty of room up there. New contracts up. Always wanted to be a mysterious online broker. I can tweak your shield to react faster to concussive blasts, trauma, that kind of thing. Interference clear. Like sweeping the floor in a desert courtyard. I told you that you could do it. Get to the portal. I'm going to grab one last pic for Pixtograph. Scrub data from about 100 prepper manuals. Oy. Yeah, they're just gonna lose them again. I'm glad this isn't peer-reviewed. Wallace says survivability is key, but she put a bomb in you. Payment transferred. Want to check out some new contracts? Data snatched. Watchtower compromised. It's fun being part of the mission like this. I mean, it's very serious. Projecting across dimensions is a lot of fun. It's nice to get out and see the world. Airwaves are so much clearer now. Keep taking out the big ones. This is definitely your kind of magic trick, Miss Quinn. Want to see how much cooler we can make easily? Here to work on toning up your brain even more? Any contracts you haven't activated will be reset daily for security. Snitches get glitches. Oops, almost became one with their network. We're cool now. Sometimes it feels like a bad joke. Standing here looking at myself, lying there. Anyone up for a little cyber B&E? That was rhetorical. We're all criminals. You see the pin in the map. Team, this mission's on a countdown. The one I'm projecting into your peripheral vision. I still have a bunch of open tasks to get to. We'll talk later. Defensive group capabilities upgraded. I'm just borrowing computational power from all over the planet. Cure for cancer has to wait. Meet me over in Park Ridge. My tech genius, your killer instincts. Some best practice suggestions, like firing with your eyes open. You guys want to tell me about that massive power surge in downtown Metropolis I'm hiding from Wola and Flag? Time to get your hands dirty, TFX. No traces of another me yet. I'm that good. Already on it. I'll save what I can. Miss Quinn, did you get trapped in the internet too? Uh-oh, Watchtower engaging. Some kind of orbital strike. I didn't know you had one of those. Just phased in a new Brainiac terminal. Sure, bother me anytime. You're barely getting 1% of my processing power right now. Brainiac's forces are clear at this terminal. Scanning data. It is tough finding combat footage where they're as shaky as you. Got the Watchtower phased in. Destroyed now. Gonna need you to stop staring at me. Terminals phasing in. Keep them clear until I can pinpoint that satellite's weak spot. My body is the only home I've got left. But really, I'm in the cloud 24/7 now. Is any protocol running, Miss Hooks? I don't really have to tell you, but please watch your very large step. Sending in more Brainiac terminals. You're welcome. Too late. You just got a +10 Angry Shark upgrade. Great work. That's all I need. You guys are getting pretty good at this hero stuff. The interior of the watchtower is exposed. Hit it with all you have. I phased the terminals in. You take them. I kept my end of the deal. Oh. I need to. Trying to multitask. Can we talk later? This world's coming apart at the seams. I need to grab the data fast. Joker. There's some stuff about you on the dark web. But I'd rather not look. Seems I've got a slight processing uptick. Oh, hello, Frias. Time to go all out? You don't know Lawless. The Lawless. You are really old. When you activate a contract, I'll handle tracking it. Just remember to cash in completed ones. I'm just going to give this synapse a little tickle. I may be having too much fun playing with the laws of physics, but try this. Heads up, we're losing one of those terminals to some eager invaders. Hey, Zoe. Thinking about everything and also sorts of thinking about nothing? Want a soda? Transmitting new terminals, now. You're supposed to be keeping those here, not letting them get phased out. Now I've got to spend the rest of my day purging Kaluan worms out of our network. Technically, you can get shot more often now, Boomerang. Riddler's got a few tricks up his sleeve, but he's basically just 3 bots in a trench coat. Unless you want me to change your legal name to something very uncomplimentary, you leave that body alone. Mr. Assassin, the only thing you're killing right now is my mood. That was a lot of trouble for a little critter. Worth it? Oh, I miss spicy food. Watching penguins guys field strip guns? Actually looks relaxing. That was overkill. Nice job. It's all tangled up. Lexcorp experiments mingled with Kaluan inventory manifests. We got them all. Initializing phase. Here comes your weak point. The drone's stable enough for you to get really weird with your kills. New terminal phased in. Don't let the enemies block my scans. Get yourselves together before Waller notices what we're doing. That is not a conversation I want to have. It's scanning the city. You don't need to look at me when you do centering or whatever this is. Don't let anything break your hold on that terminal. Notes on weapon handling from Penguin. I cut out the abuse. Your personnel file is a mess, Joker. You tell Waller I won't rush them. This is complicated neurochemistry we're talking about here. I stole Luther's future battery line. Lots of applications. Special delivery. More Brainiac terminals. It's also elegant. Like a living thing. Flag. Boomerang's all in my space. Just extrapolating, I'd say this one's going to hurt. A lot. Another one bites the dust. Get it? Scan finished. Still digging through what I could decrypt from our raid on the Lexcorp offices. Luther knew about the end of the other world for 2 years. I got guesses as to who was sending. You might just survive longer than the last squad. Almost got this one secured. Watch my back. Let's see what we're working with, Deadshot. I'm opening your mind. Literally. Oh no, we're screwed. Wait, no. We're good. Sorry. Scans finished at this one. Good work, Hack. Oh, I thank you, Hack. You guys are popular. More contracts have been posted. My readings show when you hit a target, it triggers a serotonin release in your brain. Don't know why you're just standing there, but there's only room for one on that gurney. Here you go. You barely have to aim one of these things to do some damage. I'm glad this happened to me when it did. You know what the internet used to sound like? Don't let Waller see you lounging. She might put you in a coma. If the enemy takes one more terminal, we are done. Yay, we recovered a remorseless psychopathic clown. So I'm going on an interdimensional field trip. Who wants to be my buddy? Channel that rage, Shark. Make them taste the fury of the sea, Shark. Oh, you're going to have fun with these. Little skill, lot of thrill. Tweak your fight or flight responses. Mostly fight. Glad to see you still vertical, Shark Man. If your girl Ivy is still in Metropolis, the tracker will find her. Hacking your metabolism sounds bad, right? So I didn't do that. I would assume that you have something better to do than stand there, but I guess not. You need new contracts? This is way more fun for me than decryption. You can't damage them unless you're in the same dimension. Signal me at a terminal and I'll phase you over to kick their asses. Ah! Some enemy nearby has a loot bug in its bonnet. I'll see what I can tweak that hasn't already been messed with. What's it called when you have phantom limb, but it's your whole body? They might win, but so could we. Let's take this last terminal. Experimental neuroregeneration is fun. The dark web is blowing up with bits for alien tech. Somebody's going to make a fortune when this is over. NBD. Just manipulated some alien code with my ex-convict pals. Shark man, you're really coming off as intense right now. Shark, you're staring and it's creeping me out. Did all that interdimensional travel finally catch up with you? Got dimension lag? Well, I do love a challenge, Mr. Wilson. Let's see. Don't ask where the beams come from, just stay out of their way. Bringing in a new terminal. Scans complete. Let's go out for pizza. I miss pizza. Any food, really. Can't believe we let them take one of the terminals. Let's all step it up. Having Joker around means you should have plenty of destructive power to shut down those watchtowers, right? The enemy took our terminal offline. Watch where you're putting those hands. I can still see you, you know. Phasing in Brainiac's terminals. Keep them enemy free for me, alright? What Brainiac doesn't know won't hurt him. Or it might, which is okay too. Meet me at the location and keep it hush-hush. Don't know if you're waiting for me to say something or you had something to say. I'm confident you'll make the right choice. Someday. It's not like I'm creeping. All looks like ones and zeros to me. Trying to look busy? That's what the internet's for. So Earth 2 is a desert. Joker Earth is a toxic spill. Maybe Brainiac's not very good at terraforming. So what am I on your Earth? An android? I think Brainiac buys watchtowers in bulk or 3D prints them. Wow, you killed it already. Sorry, I was multitasking. There you go. A little nurture for a lot of nature. We got everything we need, Task Force X. Good work. If you want some solid automated stream moderation, you just have to ask. Back to the endless war effort. Energy surge. A massive energy surge coming from the skull ship. Lots of power and heat. What are they cooking in there? Enemy's not gonna like that. You'll be helping yourselves to the contract network. Standing by. Focus your fire on the watchtower. This is the last push. Now with even more stopping power. I can't read data that Brainiac gets to keep. Stay on the next terminal. We're good. Phasing watchtower weak points now. Did you try turning it off and back on again, Mr. Wilson? While I'm letting you take a breather? Joker, do me a favor and don't fiddle with anything. Squad mates, good to strike on your word. And done. Take your fiddle with anything. Squad mates, good to strike on your word. And done. Take your payment. Heard of overclocking? Don't worry. Shouldn't be dangerous. Hooks got me another T1 line just for contracts. And Waller's none the wiser. Your secret's safe with me. And Hooks. And anyone else running a packet sniffer. You're probably fine. Bobby Bowski's boxing highlights, I guess. It's all punching to me. Did you want to cash anything in? Don't worry, Zoe. It's not wash day yet. Yet. You have that faraway look in your eyes. Is your neural implant malfunctioning? Try not to ding your fin during landing. Sneaky. The watchtower's out of phase in our dimension. I'm going to need some extra processing support. New gear-filled friend. Go dig that loose note out. Glad to see they're still breathing. Just another day assembling a virtual server from Alien Tech. The things I do to keep you four occupied. Oh, you're doing a bit. I thought you wanted to ask me something. Just gonna make the bomb electrocute you a tiny bit all the time. That's what I do. I'm hack. You take your time. I'm going to run some self-diagnostics. Time to squash them, slow-mo style. Looks like you're done. Bye-bye, loot bug. Hello, loot. I don't want to find out how forgiving Walla is. Don't lose another terminal. Ugh, another attempted breach. Sorry, I have to handle this. Disassociating shock? Yeah, happens to me too. I just tried to go with it. One brainiac down. A bunch more to go. Did I get a thanks for solving the issue of you being able to travel through portals without turning into jelly? Nope. Let's find some embarrassing photos of Brainiac on his network. Oh, war stuff. Whatever. Just adding a little more juice. On the edge here. Next one controls network access. This will put some spark in your personal space. I have to admit, you've lost me, kid. And I got nothing. Walla's not going to be happy about this. Got a contract for me? Your reward is waiting. Sorry. I need to phase in some of these alien comms. You'll have to get within range so I can scan for traces of Lex's signal. Got some explosives for you, Deadshot. The fuse is almost as short as yours. Luther's clever. But messy. It's cramped. But better than the insulated Faraday cage Walla had me in. So... Wow. You really know how to make a girl feel comfortable, Lawton. 2 whole worlds to explore. And I can't touch either one of them. That terminal is getting phased back to Brainiac Land. Get on it. You know the drill. Clear the little green men off the terminal so I can scan it. Oh, crap. Get that terminal back. Wouldn't work on a real Green Lantern, but he isn't one. Nice work out there. Latest intel on enemy weaknesses? You got it. I got the data. I got the location. You did good out there. Close your eyes. It'll help when the memories come flooding back. Yeah, a little busy breaking into the Justice League's network right now. Squad, you're getting further away from the signal. Ready to invade Brainiac right back? Shh. Just handle Brainiac's comms. Miss Hooks and I will handle things back at the hall. I can see how it's a weapon that complements your personality. If phasing bends time, that's more of your parole. If there aren't enough fully phased terminals, I'm empty-handed. Don't let any more go. What's shaking, Miss Quinn? Call off the search. It's gone. Splicing enemy comms channel into your headspace. Now. Brainiac Tech doesn't play well with others. Don't touch the watchtower. Keep it up. We're running hotter than mining Luther coin. You'll never miss. Looking badass after this upgrade. No, Flash is willing to help others without the threat of having his head exploded. This should unlock a few things for you. Yes, I'm locking in a watchtower vulnerability. I'll let you know if I find anything fun in these brains this time. Brainiac seems to have had a real poor work-life balance. Man, I'm getting good at slipping into Brainiac's network. And if we throw your bodies at the comms? Well, you can meet me there. Enemies blocking me at the terminal. Wait, you don't have to ask your dad's permission first, right? Wonder how long this batch will last. I am not ticklish. I can't be. This is just a representation of my digital form. It's bad form to keep a girl waiting. I'm doing this for you after all. I hope your aggressiveness, which PTW was already pretty high. Game over for that bug. Catch you next round. Nice. Got a huge data dump. I know I look like a snack, but you don't have to stare, Shark. Good talk. Let's get back to the grind. Oh, which one of you came back with frostbites? I know who my money's on. Last chance, squad. I could be data mining. I'm trying to determine if Nightwing's rear end qualifies as a national treasure. Great news. My contract server crashed due to high demand. I've scraped together more bandwidth without Argus figuring it out. Now's your chance for double jeopardy. Maybe. You're quite existential for a tween. Good news. This joker's a capital G genius. Bad news. Some things we aren't meant to know. I need another terminal to crunch this data. It's big data. Tell them who's king, Sharky. That's a clean signal. On to the next. You know what, Miss Queen? In Argus, you're better off being a criminal than a psychiatrist. Hey, good news! BoomerangDaddy69.gov just became available. What? That didn't work. Better luck next time. Always a pleasure, Dr. Frias. I hope you're not just here for an IT problem. If I tweak this just right, we can transfer your pent-up energy into increased explosive damage. Come in for a hard landing and wreck the bad guys. You're frozen. Good one, Frias. Frias? Doctor? Dr. Frias. Just the villainous scientist I was thinking of. Thanks for cleaning the interference up. It's a very icky feeling. That just crashed the server back in the hall. Oh no. Servers. Plural. Guys, I think we screwed up. Brainiac is pushing me out. That's the absolute worst name I've ever heard. Argus Comms channel renamed to Rick and the Lieutenants. For the last time, no. I don't have any fan emails for you. I need to cycle down a few background processes. Talk later. Having one of those senior moments, Deadshot. Ever tried go-to yoga, Deathstroke? Sounds smelly but cute. Lot of hard work down the drain. But then, I like a challenge. Joker. A man willing to take a chance. Wish I could clone myself to find Brainiac's clones. Oh, that's a thought. Control the terminals and I'll get you your shot at the satellite. Ready? He's gonna know we're coming for him. Visit new dimensions and whoop ass in them. Keep Brainiac's guys from stealing that terminal back. Can we start? I might look chill, but that's just my UX design. And we're done with this one. I think I saw some Koloan GIFs. You know where to look for new contracts. On our secret site. Thanks for stopping by, Miss Queen. Terminal's clear. Interfacing with it now. And get you more contracts. Mm-hmm. I've been reviewing the schematics for your jetpack and wondered, what if you could use it as a weapon? Looks like your squad mates pumped to strike. What's the matter, Boomerang? Never seen an incorporeal girl before? Wouldn't want to be on the wrong end of that. Let's check in later. You know, the contracts only pay when you cash them in. Hey, if it isn't my favorite copy and paste job. Welcome to Boomerang version... Well, I wouldn't use a whole new number. Hack Contract Network version 2 is coming online. Oops. If you're having flashbacks to Gotham, terminal. Guns must seem weird to a nature god. They do to me and I'm just a projection. Alright, Deadshot. Your squad ability is live. Should help you and the rest of Task Force X out in the field. If you find any mirror versions of yourself out there, it's not my fault. Really, it's not. Hey, Zoe. Has Hero asked you about collaborating yet? I think you scare him a little. Oh, all these contract requests. Good thing I multitask. Boomerang, you're creeping me out. Contract is active. Have fun doing physical actions. Hope you don't mind, but I made you a little more lethal. I'm going to call you Ivy. But that's not a problem with 4 of you and infinite versions of me, right? Hey, cop. What did I say about magnets in my workspace? Deadshot. Floyd. Mr. Lawton. Shark, a shield is not dishonorable. It's awesome. Well, now you just need to bring down Green Lantern. Shouldn't be too hard. How many things can that ring possibly manifest? Time for a little fun with neurochemistry. Lieutenant's not far. Could be holding something fun. I see an electromagnetic pulse in your future. Get moving. Feels weird being this far from myself. It is weird. I hate it. Here's something else I've been working on. Your very own mercenary contract server. Brain's not gonna upgrade itself. At least, not yet. Nothing grabbing your interest? Anybody else feel their code decompiling and corrupting? Oh, is this a new viral challenge, Zoe? I bet I'd be great at it. Great! This will speed up the equations. What do you say, Miss Quinn? Need some new material? You know, Deathstroke, I can't decrypt some of your file. Impressive. Lieutenant's located. Every time I say it, it somehow works better. Get that thing I sent you, Miss Quinn? Wait, they don't let you have email. The only thing standing between me and the information on Brainiac's terminals is a huge swarm of nasty killer aliens. And that's where you all come in, eh? Get to it. I know there's a terraformer right there, but it's disabled. We have to do this the usual way. This isn't a side effect of my little brain tweaks clashing with you, is it? We can improve your defenses. Yay! Are standing power naps a new thing, Zoe? Looks very compact. Just gave you a life hack. Sounded better in my head. Remember to stretch before and after this maneuver, Harley. You might even get special requests from them. Kolchak seems pretty confident Flash is going to make a full recovery. You should have everything you need to find Luther. Watch out. He knows we're looking for him. Stupid invasion. I just want to listen to my playlists. Women helping women kick butt. Don't you love it? Don't lose another one. Got a present for you four. A new Brainiac terminal to defend. Gotta remember to tell you about the time me and a girlfriend brought down NORAD for a day. Scan failed. This version of me has been corrupted. Recompiling and resetting. You should let me do your makeup someday. I've got tons of filters. No ghost in the machine jokes. I've heard them all already. Some of these Argus guys think they're very funny. Oh, goody. Have a contract to cash in? You almost had that terminal, but almost isn't enough. We're going to use Brainiac's own snooping network to snoop out his data vault. It's poetic. I'll mark the next target area. Come on. Somebody tried to irradiate Green Lantern and it didn't work. I ran a search for lethality and used every result. I'm kidding. Look, Ivy. Have you ever heard the expression, the grass is always greener? Check with me before plugging any old thing into your brain and spinal column, though. Okay? Deal? I'm highlighting nanotech remnants on the enemies you've killed. Grab as much as you can. And that is why you don't try to flex against my code, Brainiac. I am going to assume this is a Deathstroke hibernation mode. You say something? I was searching through time, space, that kind of stuff. I got you covered. I can phase you between our dimension and theirs. Cool. That'll let you put even more hurt on the Kaluans. Snatch that one right out from under their noses. Sure is too bad you couldn't find Batman. Yes, you are very creepy, Mr. Wilson. Please do it somewhere else. Ready to rewire your brain? There. Your neurons needed a little encouragement. I found some stuff in your records about cupcake bombs, Miss Quinn. So that was Brainiac. Even over here I could pick up an outline of him. He warped information traffic around himself, like some kind of malicious signal. Place is turning into a regular summer camp for troubled youth. If you listen very closely, you can hear the sound of him crying into his body pillow. Keep on grinding out there. You can do this, no problem. Slight problems at most. Profile reset in 5, 4, 3. Fight and move with style to build up a cool flow state. The adrenaline activates your skills. The only jetpack-related deaths you have to worry about are the aliens. Nice. Not what I would have picked, but I'm sure you like being an original. I've got a lock on your terminals. They're coming in hot. If you're waiting to cash in a contract, do it. I just need all terminals free of interference. Pull that off and this watchtower's going down. Sure. I don't see why not. Balancing your chaos and self-preservation, Miss Quinn. Got new contracts and Hooks and the twins want a date auction? Oh, wrong board, ladies. Did you know Gotham is the armed crime capital of the US, Miss Quinn? How's that feel, Brainiac? This might make you feel a little dizzy. Of all the stuff I've seen, this one's the weirdest. Imagine, a whole planet with no internet. Squad ability is a go, Boomer. Let's see what you can do for the rest of the team. Oh, crap. Thought I'd erased your personality. It's fine. Phasing in Brainiac network devices. Keep his guys off of them. Never say no to a little insurance, Deadshot. We'll start when the whole crew is here. Then you take it out of commission. Simple, right? I'll just give you all the Argus weapons courses. Lost the signal. Sorry, no prizes. One last peek in Brainiac's network, then lunch. For those of you with stomachs, at least. Ready to cash in? Updated the contracts board again. I should take a cut. You're a beast with those wrist cannons, Deadshot. But let's try to diversify your skill set. Scanning data. Penguin, I can hear you breathing. Maybe I should have just skipped Joker's world and kept looking. And the updates for Mr. President. We could use data from Joker to help in the search, but should we? I'll bet. Wait, or less? The tech in your shields and my avatar have a lot in common. Using your lethality to tune up the rest of your skill set, Deadshot. Don't let me down, Task Force X. Keep the enemy off that last terminal. Look out! Orbital strikes will really mess up your day. Bringing the same chaos to a different dimension. Those things outside? Trust me, their digital signatures are just as ugly as they are. No shade, but shooting the weak points, kinda the easy part. Activating adrenaline response when you rack up those wrist cannon kills. Use the bad guys as a cushion if you need to slow down. I'll track them. Count on me. Lieutenant. This technique is another gift from Taki Matsuda. I wonder why. I can tell by his code Riddler types with 2 fingers. Ready to try one of my experiments, Doctor? You going to let the enemies phase that terminal back? Look who broke through a layer of Mr. Alien Conqueror's encryption. But it was the other way around. They always do. Riddler did not just add me on social. You should see his profile picture. This man is a disaster. Network's not so secure, is it, Brainiac? Just looking for a telltale skull-shaped hole in everything. All right over there, real me? Looking like you need a sandwich. It should take your time. Brainiac forces blocking my scans at a terminal. Guns must seem weird to a nature god. They do to me, and I'm just a projection. All right, Deadshot. Your squad ability is live. Should help you and the rest of Task Force X out in the field. If you find any mirror versions of yourself out there, it's not my fault. Really, it's not. Hey, Zoe. Has Hero asked you about collaborating yet? I think you scare him a little. Oh, all these contract requests. Good thing I multitask. Boomerang, you're creeping me out. Contract is active. Have fun doing physical actions. Hope you don't mind, but I made you a little more lethal. I'm going to call you Ivy. But that's not a problem with 4 of you and infinite versions of me, right? Hey, cop. What did I say about magnets in my workspace? Deadshot. Floyd. Mr. Lawton. Shark, a shield is not dishonorable. It's awesome. Well, now you just need to bring down Green Lantern. Shouldn't be too hard. How many things can that ring possibly manifest? Time for a little fun with neurochemistry. Lieutenant's not far. Could be holding something fun. I see an electromagnetic pulse in your future. Get moving. Feels weird being this far from myself. It is weird. I hate it. Here's something else I've been working on. Your very own mercenary contract server. Brain's not gonna upgrade itself. At least, not yet. Nothing grabbing your interest? Anybody else feel their code decompiling and corrupting? Oh, is this a new viral challenge, Zoe? I bet I'd be great at it. Great! This will speed up the equations. What do you say, Miss Quinn? Need some new material? You know, Deathstroke, I can't decrypt some of your file. Impressive. Lieutenant's located. Every time I say it, it somehow works better. Get that thing I sent you, Miss Quinn? Wait, they don't let you have email. The only thing standing between me and the information on Brainiac's terminals is a huge swarm of nasty killer aliens. And that's where you all come in, eh? Get to it. I know there's a terraformer right there, but it's disabled. We have to do this the usual way. This isn't a side effect of my little brain tweaks clashing with you, is it? We can improve your defenses. Yay! Are standing power naps a new thing, Zoe? Looks very compact. Just gave you a life hack. Sounded better in my head. Remember to stretch before and after this maneuver, Harley. You might even get special requests from them. Kolchak seems pretty confident Flash is going to make a full recovery. You should have everything you need to find Luther. Watch out. He knows we're looking for him. Stupid invasion. I just want to listen to my playlists. Women helping women kick butt. Don't you love it? Don't lose another one. Got a present for you four. A new Brainiac terminal to defend. Gotta remember to tell you about the time me and a girlfriend brought down NORAD for a day. Scan failed. This version of me has been corrupted. Recompiling and resetting. You should let me do your makeup someday. I've got tons of filters. No ghost in the machine jokes. I've heard them all already. Some of these Argus guys think they're very funny. Oh, goody. Have a contract to cash in? You almost had that terminal, but almost isn't enough. We're going to use Brainiac's own snooping network to snoop out his data vault. It's poetic. I'll mark the next target area. Come on. Somebody tried to irradiate Green Lantern and it didn't work. I ran a search for lethality and used every result. I'm kidding. Look, Ivy. Have you ever heard the expression, the grass is always greener? Check with me before plugging any old thing into your brain and spinal column, though. Okay? Deal? I'm highlighting nanotech remnants on the enemies you've killed. Grab as much as you can. And that is why you don't try to flex against my code, Brainiac. I am going to assume this is a Deathstroke hibernation mode. You say something? I was searching through time, space, that kind of stuff. I got you covered. I can phase you between our dimension and theirs. Cool. That'll let you put even more hurt on the Kaluans. Snatch that one right out from under their noses. Sure is too bad you couldn't find Batman. Yes, you are very creepy, Mr. Wilson. Please do it somewhere else. Ready to rewire your brain? There. Your neurons needed a little encouragement. I found some stuff in your records about cupcake bombs, Miss Quinn. So that was Brainiac. Even over here I could pick up an outline of him. He warped information traffic around himself, like some kind of malicious signal. Place is turning into a regular summer camp for troubled youth. If you listen very closely, you can hear the sound of him crying into his body pillow. Keep on grinding out there. You can do this, no problem. Slight problems at most. Profile reset in 5, 4, 3. Fight and move with style to build up a cool flow state. The adrenaline activates your skills. The only jetpack-related deaths you have to worry about are the aliens. Nice. Not what I would have picked, but I'm sure you like being an original. I've got a lock on your terminals. They're coming in hot. If you're waiting to cash in a contract, do it. I just need all terminals free of interference. Pull that off and this watchtower's going down. Sure. I don't see why not. Balancing your chaos and self-preservation, Miss Quinn. Got new contracts and Hooks and the twins want a date auction? Oh, wrong board, ladies. Did you know Gotham is the armed crime capital of the US, Miss Quinn? How's that feel, Brainiac? This might make you feel a little dizzy. Of all the stuff I've seen, this one's the weirdest. Imagine, a whole planet with no internet. Squad ability is a go, Boomer. Let's see what you can do for the rest of the team. Oh, crap. Thought I'd erased your personality. It's fine. Phasing in Brainiac network devices. Keep his guys off of them. Never say no to a little insurance, Deadshot. We'll start when the whole crew is here. Then you take it out of commission. Simple, right? I'll just give you all the Argus weapons courses. Lost the signal. Sorry, no prizes. One last peek in Brainiac's network, then lunch. For those of you with stomachs, at least. Ready to cash in? Updated the contracts board again. I should take a cut. You're a beast with those wrist cannons, Deadshot. But let's try to diversify your skill set. Scanning data. Penguin, I can hear you breathing. Maybe I should have just skipped Joker's world and kept looking. And the updates for Mr. President. We could use data from Joker to help in the search, but should we? I'll bet. Wait, or less? The tech in your shields and my avatar have a lot in common. Using your lethality to tune up the rest of your skill set, Deadshot. Don't let me down, Task Force X. Keep the enemy off that last terminal. Look out! Orbital strikes will really mess up your day. Bringing the same chaos to a different dimension. Those things outside? Trust me, their digital signatures are just as ugly as they are. No shade, but shooting the weak points, kinda the easy part. Activating adrenaline response when you rack up those wrist cannon kills. Use the bad guys as a cushion if you need to slow down. I'll track them. Count on me. Lieutenant. This technique is another gift from Taki Matsuda. I wonder why. I can tell by his code Riddler types with 2 fingers. Ready to try one of my experiments, Doctor? You going to let the enemies phase that terminal back? Look who broke through a layer of Mr. Alien Conqueror's encryption. But it was the other way around. They always do. Riddler did not just add me on social. You should see his profile picture. This man is a disaster. Network's not so secure, is it, Brainiac? Just looking for a tech scope. After a point, it was just cursing and screaming. Gonna need better defense on the next terminal, squad. We can't manipulate the speed force like Redshift. TLDR, hit harder up close and better at distance. Guys, I can see that you're going the wrong way. Defend those terminals. Brainiac's not gonna hack himself. I know you're the smartest in the room. I intend to keep it that way. Let's make you into the survivalist you already are in your head. Got a squad mate ready for a strike. Well then, it was okay knowing you, Boomerang. You alright? Did one of your boomerangs get you? Lose a boomerang or something, Harkness? FYI, this other Earth's internet was wild. Something's jamming the biometric scanners at the entrance. We're about to have company. You're the good kind of troll, Miss Quinn. Never change. This is the part where I get to tickle your brain chemistry. Guaranteed most of the time to make you a better killing machine. Well, considering I have direct control over what goes into the squad's minds, I'm pretty comfortable where I am. Been poking around the league's databases. The Batman figured out how to find your plant lady. Heads up, we got some terminals coming. Uh-oh, having a software failure. Hardware failure. I don't want to reboot you. Whoa, even his brain signals are fast. It's going to take a little time, but he'll recover his memories while I tinker with his neurons. The half-face state of that watchtower is unstable. You won't like the feel of it, so keep back. In my simulations, when your amygdala is fully activated, your body takes anything I throw at it. With this refresh, you can have more active contracts at once. Schedule yourself some extra mayhem, eh? On me. All set for death in motion. Operating manuals. Figured you wouldn't have read them. Are we tweaking hardware or wetware today, Lawless? Well then, let's do a little synaptic remapping. Got a Lexcop booster not cleared for human testing, but I don't eat. But we know better. This should set you up for optimized ass-kicking. No, we need to keep a hold of those. Come on, you're ready to show him your moves. Tired? I remember being tired. Even the wiring in here is too much. We could go so viral with this, but no. It's a black op. I told Walla if she wanted me to go faster, she could subscribe to Hack Premium. Till then, she can watch the ads. We're close to locking down this terminal. Keep it clear. I know you don't need my help, Deadshot, but the data said you should take it anyway. You're a regular Speed Force terror, aren't you? This one shouldn't be too much of an issue for you. Walla gave me the same deal as you. Do my time on Task Force X, and I go free. Free as in getting my body back. Boomerang, you like this? Straight out of your Army Man movies. I'm losing control of the watchtower. This is ballistics data from all your jobs. Kind of like your resume. Oh, Walla had me hack into all kinds of military databases. Rewiring your shield? Way easier than your brains. Terminals incoming. Ooh, scan complete at this point. Let's amp up that combat response, Deadshot. Cash in any contracts you're still holding on to. I love a good debugging every now and then. So cathartic. Keep it close and forceful to push your damage right up. Someone mentioned being a stiff technician. I want to test out a new worm on Brainiac systems. Who's with me? Why do so many people still use message boards? What year is it? Final push for that comm. Really dig in. Yes, you crushed him. I have Riddler's address, by the way. Gonna send a get well soon card to his ego if anyone wants to sign. Do you use SMGs in online shooters? Alright. You are in prison. One more terminal for us, we win. One more for them, we lose. Ready to show off your killer footwork? We could do that on some downtime from saving the world. Not really. I like to think I'm worth more than the value I provide to others. And me? What if maybe we don't stare, Deathstroke? Just skipping you through some close quarters training? Adrenaline levels, not too low, not too high. Perfect. Are you lining up a shot or something? Ooh, big enemies and all their awful interference gone. I don't have to eat anymore, but I could always go for a bite. You love bad jokes, right? Been monitoring signal traffic from the Skull ship since your big fight, and the Kaluans are spooked. Seems they didn't expect anything to hurt their all-powerful leader that bad. Hey, Deadshot, miss me? It's cool, I know you never miss. Until now, I've just been tweaking your systems. But what if I synced up the whole squads? Boomerang. Squad, you can follow the tracker. I believe in you. Got something for you, but you need to collect it. Can't carry physical objects. It sucks. Miss Quinn, I've been calculating the best way to spread out impact damage from your grapple. Are you doing requisitions with Walla? Can I get a few things too? Or she won't suspect if it's you. I've got more terminals. Using this for a little extra downtime. Smart. You know, Zoe, our aesthetics are in the wrong dystopian apocalypse. Luther, you sneaky so-and-so. Gather up. Miss Hooks is putting herself on the line for you. Great. I'll start scanning this one. Once we've gone a few rounds, I'll be able to phase in a central weak point of the whole satellite. Decoding the League of Assassins ciphers on this was fun. Come here, let's upgrade that brain of yours. Interesting spikes across the board when you're high-performing. Let's use that heat. Enemies control a terminal. I read survivalist forums for a whole week. Interesting. This Waller never has to know. You just hold open the virtual back door and let us work. Coordinates incoming. Keep this terminal clear, I'm almost in. I get you. Of course, I remember being in my body, but when I look at her, at me, that person isn't me as I am now. Gonna start dreaming in Koluan coordinates soon, if I ever slept. Hitting Brainiac where it hurts. The statistical average. Lethal efficiency increased. Running capture. Got it. Got the weak spot. My data says you have a strong positive emotional response when using your wrist cannons. Colonel Flack can spin a gun around his fingers. Pretty cool. Here's his files. Feel free to take this the wrong way, but I don't love you hanging around in here. I don't know what you're talking about, Hooks. Relax, Deadshot. It's not like I'm doing a gizmo on you. Hey, did you forget why we're here? Get over to that terminal and get me in. Why clog up the Argus downstream for contracts when we have access to the best bandwidth in the multiverse? Rolling Lex's corporate security was easier than jailbreaking a Lex phone. Well, that didn't work. Could recognize that smile anywhere. Love the feel of a good, clean signal. You know, you could just ask the living search engine for help. Either side could win here. Let's finish this, squad. Have you made progress on that contract? Taking bets on how long to find this lieutenant. Books closed. Koluan memes. It will take too long to explain. One more go round. Keep it up. Let's see if we can't make your head a happier place for the rest of us, Joker. You'll make a big splash with this shark. Enemies blocking my scans at a terminal. Hey, Mr. Gun Crazy. Need something? These are natural stimulants, Deadshot. Don't worry. Hey, I say you deserve a rest. Got a tip on a loot bug. Thank me after you catch it. This intel is what you'd call second-hand. Argus doesn't know they're the first. Alright, we did our thing here in the hall. Updates incoming. Wonder Woman kicked your asses. Time to do some real damage. I want to know what else Brainiac is hiding. Didn't change your personality, but safer to check back in now and then. Gonna use that squad ability of yours? Even with the watchtowers down, the skull ship is scanning for Dr. Frias' suit signature. Feedback shows you operate best when you're in a chaotic situation, Miss Quinn. You can lean into that. Doesn't feel right teaching you to use these, Shark. But we are villains. Just bridging a couple of loose wires. Lex's power armor is running it too. And he's used it to hijack Brainiac's phasing tech. The pheromone tracker should be real easy to use. The Batman's got good user interface design principles. Head to the location on your map so we can extract intel from them. More movement means more damage. It's basic physics. You're primed and ready to stomp aliens. If Brainiac thinks he can get to this scales network, he's got another thing coming. Do you believe in magic bullets, Deadshot? Special forces love their firearms manuals. Really love them. You've cleared out the aliens. Scanning the objective. I can't touch anything. We're close. Help me scan one more terminal and we might be able to find a bald billionaire. Yeah, something like that. Yep. Your dad might have been almighty, but he didn't have one of these. Yo, I've located a window to jack Brainiac's comms channels again. Squad's like 20% more disturbing. It's that joker je ne sais quoi. Boomerang, listen to me. You see one of these coming back at you? Please, don't try to catch it. FYI, searches for Brainiac on our internet are up 190 million. Lots of fan theories. Compact but quick and deadly. Right, Miss Queen? The big apricot, they call it. 400 years of history wrapped around a hard core. Miss Queen, you studied dance, right? I think it will complement your fighting. Make it more badass. Follow the tracker to hone in on his heartbeat. Never hurts to expand your horizons. Or explode them. Sorry, I'm idling right now. Check back later. Blank slate. Just the kind of working conditions I like the best. I'm here to put the boom in Boomerang. Oh, I wonder what happens if I connect this into here. Do not let them take another terminal or it's over. Think of this as cramming for your shooting test. By the way, large enemies interfere with my hack just by being around. They don't need to be on the terminals. Need to stretch my holographic legs. Let's go see what's on Brainiac's network. Oh, me? I'll just be turning the data from 3 different Brainiac brains into useful information to find the next dimension. Easy. They're one terminal away from locking me out. Of Koluan comms. Something about a next phase? Could mean a lot of different things. Found some files that are kinda the Justice League's workout plan. Thinking about gains again? The others come in? Can't trust those Argus dummies in the hall not to move my body. Yeesh, this empty, dead world is even more of a buzzkill than I anticipated. Ooh, he felt that one. Is turning your dread gaze upon people an assassin thing or a you thing? Hey there, big fella. Connecting comms across dimensions was tough, but it was totally worth it to see the look on Waller's face. That's a big adrenaline spike on an ice bomb sending out. It was exhausting finding books on combat you haven't read, Shark. You get the little slimer? Huh, I can tell from the endorphin spike. Or at least you can have a little fun before he disintegrates you. You can take on the enemy with style. This will just hurt them more. Deadshot! I downloaded a workshop for you. Rapping to teens about the web. Hey, Task Force X. I found a new set of Brainiac comms to hack. If I'm gonna mess with this guy, I need fresh information. See you at this location. Wall has been dodging the White House's calls about Green Lantern. They don't think you four can get the job done. He's been using alien software to build his hardware for years. Hey, does Waller seem a little broken to you? Still working. Almost there, squad. Can't hold it open much longer. I'll just go back to my Cascran podcast. You holler if something breaks. Your job is to keep his goons off the terminal while I get that fresh Koluan data. People like you. Well, people on the internet really like you. I found fan art. Let's play keep away with this last terminal. They're not just here to say hello. Enemies are taking the terminal back. Willa just DM'd me and... Oh, guys. I think we hurt his feelings. Maybe this wasn't a waste of time after all. Let's finish this last batch of terminals. Wish I could zone out. Since my accident, I'm always on. No sleep, no stray thoughts. I can't even forget anything. Hold the terminal until I'm done. Then I'll take it out of play for good. Hey guys, if you see anything leaking out of Flash's ears, just let me know, okay? I know what I'm doing. They took plenty of scans of you in Belrev. Ready? I've marked a location on the artillery where Terminator concentrated. Apply the nanotech there. They'll try to reclaim the terminal and phase it back, so you should stop that. We are going to hijack the last network terminal Luther accessed and get that code. Then we'll find him. Let these do all the work for you. What's more kingly than that? These troops are out of phase. You'll have to be in their dimension to fight them. Hey, found a loot carrier. Industrious little suckers. So many nice neurochemicals, all in a row. Come on now. Technologically advanced, my ass. Brainiac ain't got nothing on your girl. And yes, please, thank you. So guys, I'm very invested in our mission succeeding. Sure would like to touch and smell and all that good stuff again. Hack out. Have you got something for me? First holographic girl to find another dimension, and do I get a thanks? No, because everyone's focused on the watchtowers. So Riddler's been messing around with your bespoke jewelry. Just deleted a program called Riddler.exe. I can go ahead and run it if you're feeling bored. What's on your mind, Green Bean? What I like about your brain is there is so much to improve. At least I look good in orange. Get close to the terminal. Let me scan it. Keep the bodies from blocking me. That's not a thing. You made it up. Remember, I can't face the watchtower where you can hurt it without clear terminals. You're stepping on my brand. Only room for one comatose supervillain in here. Now is the time to take that watchtower down. Build up your adrenaline through combat. Then, we're going to unleash it in moves that take out multiple bodies and look cool. Show them your Harley effing queen. Oh, safe language filter. Terminal secure. I'll keep hacking, you keep slashing. Seems useful. Brainiac's goons are off our point. Scanning. Lawless, you are giving some strong plotting vibes right now. I hope you're not thinking about cryogenesis again. Maybe liquid cooling instead. A corrupted server needs my brain space. Good luck out there. You squashed that sucker. Hope it's a jackpot. Reading says squad mates really wants in. I studied a surprising amount of circus-themed murders for this. I miss eating. Ugh, I hate poking around in nasty bug tech. Nice job, though. These calculations are based on your performance. No judging. What? No, well, yes. I was projecting myself somewhere I shouldn't have for people I shouldn't have trusted. Let's try the brute force thing, but with some algorithmic adjustments. That's a wrap. Schematics, fabrication instructions. Looks good if you like guns, I guess. Don't go easy on these guys. I'm living vicariously through you. More terminals dropping in. Hack here. I've sussed out how to find Luther. Seems he's kick-bashed a mess of Brainiac tech into his power suit. Let's use it to find the greedy sucker. Phasing in terminals. That's it. I'm headed back to HQ to sift through this data. Even gods can use a boost shock. Take it easy out there. We do this, and we'll have way more bandwidth for the contracts network. Picking up a looting nut in an enemy near you. It's the Star Labs data. File structures all messed up though, from being in alien guts. You four go through ammo like it's candy. Bon appetit? With this data, you're learning from the best dead shots. Yourself. New contracts, ready. You're pulling a lot of traffic. Choke on a couple petabytes of weird anime Brainiac. I tweaked some settings on your gauntlet to compensate for close quarters combat. Your brain is now a thing of beauty. You're very welcome. That's it. Exposing a weak point on the watchtower. Just a little more and I'll have the data. Don't let Waller catch you napping on the job. Well, that sucked. I need to scrub myself for clue and malware. Task Force X. Maybe helping me hack a new set of comms might limber you up for Superman. You've got some murderous moves ready. Fighting the watchtowers was pretty neat. You ever want to be an astronaut when you grow up? I'm stimulating your muscle function. Flex it. Is there a reason you haven't cashed in that contract yet? I'm gonna use that to find him. Meet me in Park Ridge. Let's go see what secrets the clue and internet hold. And steal them. Meet me at this location. What looks good, Shark? I shouldn't be telling you this, but Walla has one game on her phone, and you'll never guess what it is. You have a need for speed, and I have a need for optimized aerodynamics. It's a win-win. Oh, man. You don't think he's got a thing for that, do you? Zip around Metropolis and kill alien invaders while you do it. I don't really hear that, huh? I just absorb it, like sunshine. Walla recruited you on purpose, right? Sometimes it's hard to tell why she hasn't blown you up. Maybe next time. You're already wired to survive, Miss Quinn. I'm future-proofing you. Low bandwidth. And I can stabilize a weak point on the watchtower for you to shoot. Scanning. Yes! I can use this feed to breach the Skull Ship's network. Just buy me time. Okay, signal is so clear after those big explosions. Back to work. Tell the others to look for the giant holographic girl. Can't miss me. Just don't breathe into the microphone. I brought your squad ability online, Miss Quinn. You can use it to assist you and the others. Something on my face? Course there isn't. I don't have an actual face. Honestly, I don't know. But how about we work on it together? Ivy? So Brainiac is making an effort to hide these dimensions. From who though? Let's see what we've got for you. Watchtower energy build-up. Has to be another EMP. Want to trade places? Sure, you're getting shot at, but at least you get sunshine with those bullets. While you're doing that out there, I can rewire your neurochemistry. Make improvements. How would you like for me to change your mind today, Miss Quinn? Buddy's got that one. Let's keep at it, squad. Look at that. Improved survivability. Suck it, Brainiac. Your systems are mine. Don't let those baddies take the terminal now. Hey, squad. I hooked our watchtower's feed into the data from this busted dimension. Now you can see it in all its glory. I'm going to up your intimidation factor. I weighed the pros and cons. Got more pros than cons. I took care of archival and posting too. Please, hire a digital archivist. Have you noticed changes in your combat proficiency after you've killed someone deadshot? Use this knowledge wisely. Just not in here. What will it be, Boomerang? All kinds of backdoors for jacking the Skull Ship's comms. You like it. They're talking about you. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare at a woman who can't stare back? What a damn mess. Do you make a habit of carrying around completed contracts? But watch out. If they take back just one terminal, we're locked out. Don't blame my code. This is on you four. Exactly. So I isolated their broadcast signal, and you can track it. Take a breather, Miss Quinn. Must be exhausting being you. I tell you to use this with caution, but I don't want to. Sorry. Thinking about dimensional travel makes no sense. Okay, here comes party mode. Yeah, you're a perfect shot, but I can make you perfect. Made a predictive model from gun villains doing gun villainy. Brainiac, you might have a 12th level intellect, but I am extremely online. Considering the size of your medical file, this behavior is worrying. We overloaded the server room. Hooks, are you alive? Hooks! Love this playlist. Lo-fi beats to hunt an alien tyrant to. Yo, I'm kind of multi-threading right now. Hit me up later. Working with Lex again. Should be fun, yeah? At least you got Hero around to lighten the mood. Have you completed any contracts? Damn it, Brainiac's locked me out of his network. We'll never find Luther now. I've adjusted some neural pathways to give you a little extra oomph. But none of them good. I'll loop you in when I know more. Later. If you figure out how Brainiacs worked out instant climate change, I want that data. For saving the world purposes, obviously. Improving your ranged focus in a pinch, Miss Quinn. Need even more server space for your research, Doctor? I could do that. Squad efficiency, now better than ever. Tracking a lieutenant. Can't tell you what's inside. Sorry. Heads up, squad. Tracking some loot on legs. A couple of kills and your amygdala will send a trigger to lower your pain response. Find the numbers, change them to bigger numbers. Done. Got this from a fitness community called Upper Arm Strength without cybernetics. I've been sifting through a lot of data from these new worlds, and my two-word summary is, they're bad. Thank you, Miss Quinn. Stabilize the weak point on the watchtower. Shoot it fast, please. This is way harder than it looks. Oh, and before you head out, check in with Cash. He wants to bribe you to do some good. Do what you need to do. I'll keep things locked down here. Great work, team. And that was sarcasm, by the way. I'm locked out. Took longer than expected to put together a complete modern map of Metropolis for Walla. Don't worry, you won't have to have a bonding road trip with me and Lex. Probably. A lot of brainiac chatter about Task Force X. A real angry dude chat room vibe. Looking for some performance enhancements? Let me hook you up. This is like what Deathstroke's got, but not exactly like it. But screw up and you lose a whole chunk of that flow state. Do you have anything to cash in? You all remember Walla has bombs in your necks, right? My quantitative analysis suggests you'll annihilate these suckers. Touch and go still counts. I got what we needed. Let's get this dimensional vibe check going. Miss Quinn, I didn't know you cared. Yes, you got it! Phasing in a whole mess of terminals for you. Considering your neurochemistry, I don't promise this will end well, Joker. But let's have some fun. Keep it moving, Dadshot. Based on my diagnostics, you'll enjoy this addition. I know it doesn't mean much, but I'm glad Walla couldn't nuke you. Argos almost traced me that time. Anyway, I've got contracts. You already know almost all there is about property damage, Miss Quinn. They really are like doll's eyes. You're blowing up on social, you know? Funny thing is, it's got nothing to do with any of this. They don't even know you're here. I'm not sure I know what you mean. Memories from before? Your past life? Consider these a last resort. Or a first resort. Your call. Riddler might think he's got to you by the neck, but my digital boot is very much on his. Are you winning? Sending a construct overload. Something you need, Joker? Or is this what just passes as your normal? Let me do all kinds of things. Good boy. Finished my scan. This one's done. If they get one more terminal, I'm locked out. Should I go with the balloons or the crying dog? Hey, take your weird mouth breathing outside. You don't have to say wink, Shark. Can you wink? Being made of cartilage is pretty cool, Shark. Makes it easy to redistribute your impact damage. If you're here to tell me a joke, don't. I've literally heard them all. Calibrated to work with your particular skill set and level of distractibility. What do you think of this squad ability? Borrowed it from an old record of pre-Atlantean combat. Hey, sorry I couldn't be there in person. Still in a coma. We're one subset of terminals away from Brainiac's network. You've got even more teeth close up. You ready to overload his fake construct, squad? Everyone on the watchtower, it's wide open! There you are, you sneaky... Wait, no. Black hole, false alarm. Just gets me a little more power. Looks like it's split. Sorry about that. Phased in a new terminal. Walla's dead set on you bringing Luther in. The good news is, I found an opening to his Brainiac's network, and also pump up your performance ratings. Might help. You all there? Brainiac's been poking around Argus's network, looking for vulnerabilities. Really climbing the top assassin's chart now? There's chats. Luther figured out a way into Brainiac's communication network. Even stole Koluan code to use in his big boy battlesuit. Blast radius like this is the closest thing you're gonna get to a day off. Another terminal to defend, get going. Interference is gone with those big enemies. Nice work, team. You should get moving before Walla notices you aren't. Hang out all you want. I don't even have a sense of smell. I've synced your comms to hone in on her pheromone trail. Planning on cashing that contract in? That guy's head just went pop. Not gonna forget that anytime soon. The catch is, you'll take more damage too. A lot going on up here, Miss Quinn. We can use that power. That just got us a little further into Brainiac's network. Stop those guys from facing that terminal. Brainiac thinks he's hack-proof. We're gonna show him he's not. I've only been digging around his brain for a short time, but I already like Flash. Got it there in the end, didn't you? Nice work. Lifting those wrist cannons must be a regular workout. New contracts are available. Get them while they're hot. Brainiac's locked me out of his system. We'll have to try harder next time. Did I just glitch out? Watch your step, okay? I didn't get to do the cable management here. New Brainiac terminal for you. Keep it clear. Want to hit them where it hurts? Statistically, it's here. I'm sorry to say this, but that other dead shot has tanked your SEO. That is going to affect our data flow. I can't connect to that terminal. Get it back. Found some weird code on the LexCorp servers. Thought maybe Luther was hacked by Brainiac. Looks like I'm not the only one in a coma. Don't waste time. Slow it down instead. Got a loot note. You could try politely asking who's holding it. I'm made of data. You have a physical body. There's a whole universe of interesting things you can do. You don't need my help. Your shield's the only thing about you that's cutting edge. Wow, you have a lot of neural pathways and they all go to fighting. Get yourselves ready for a new terminal download. Pep talk for your adrenal system. Up and at 'em. Squad, I'm going to need all these terminals if you want me to brute force the watchtower into our world. Killer satellite's about to use its orbital strike. Hook me up with one of those data terminals, and I'll hook you up with extra contracts. Friendly reminder, contracts need to be cashed in. Look what's ready. Squad ability. I want a peek at that deck Toyman has. You know, for security purposes. No rush. I'm multi-threading anyway. Made some calculations, manipulated the centripetal... Oh, sorry. Go fast, hit hard. Just gotta keep swimming, shark man. Wish they'd at least put me away somewhere. Maybe I can route some defense systems to this room. Wouldn't have found this without Lawless. It's totally dark. No signals. Hey, TFX. I've isolated our comms. Got a proposal? Could run a dupe version of myself. World couldn't handle that much me. Hey, watch that katana around my cables. They aren't shielded like that. Plan on swinging into action with this one. Got a new buzz on Brainiac's comms. Anyone ready for a little tech espionage? You look like you could use a little bit of fun. We're done at this objective, squad. New lieutenant. Wonder where this little golden slime ball's hiding. Want yourselves a goody goblin? Check for a lieutenant close by. They'll write songs about you, Shark. Or at least make memes. Good idea. Stay perfectly still. Walla's vision is based on movement. It's been fun watching you out in the field. Just chaos. That will help you stay on the right side of the fight. I'm in my zone. Hacking government systems and posting new contracts. There's been so much cross-dimensional traffic since you got back. Still going through it all. Guys, get something between you and the watchtower. Big electromagnetic force coming your way. Always a pleasure, Nanawe. Phasing in terminals. Hold them all so I can lock in the weak points. It's quantum stuff. Gizmo's asking if I support frames. Buddy, I support the entire place. Look at me. Out on my second ever field op. I scrubbed all information about my first one. If those aliens get their hands on another terminal, I'm back to square one. Let's see if we can bump you up to world's number 2 assassin. If it isn't the world's greatest assassin. Top 3, really. Don't take any more hits than you have to, Miss Quinn. What? What are you smiling at? Nothing. I guess that's good. Better than energy drinks, right? Bits of Kuluan history. Something called the Third Evolution War. Interesting. Heads up, phasing in Brainiac terminals. I'm in. Thanks for the assist. Not going to let this new kid find the Flash before me. Remember, Tiger? This is all their classified stuff. Lot of effort in making what you do seem effortless, Deadshot. Injecting a terabyte of weird gun fu lessons I found. Your brain looks like a completely new place. Good luck. Let's see what we can cook up for you today, Dr. Frias. Last terminal for either side. Let's go. Oh, and if I get lucky, I can phase more than one terminal. Hope your multitasking's half as good as mine. Oh, sorry. Yep. Breaking up. You want to invade my domain? Come into my house, Brainiac? Well, your Batman has a problem with boundaries. He built a pheromone tracker to find Ivy. No loitering. Or cyber loitering. Finished your contract? I'm isolating all the Joker code in the locked network. The Arkham Asylum of networks. Okay, we need to put a stop to Brainiac's big brothering. You manage this in Metropolis. You can do it again. Call out the incubator, and I'll highlight the crystals connected to it. I'm always online. I am the line. I watched 10 person years of yoga videos for you. Thank you, Hack. Have you stalled? I can reboot your implant, but you won't like it. Miss Hook's thought of a devious way to piggyback more bandwidth from Brainiac systems for the contracts network. I like her. Aren't I your favorite cognitive enhancement? But a few minutes work and we can all go back to our business. Yes, Ivy, I know what mushrooms are. Good job, squad. Let's get another one. Not trying to nag you, but you are going the wrong way. Just make a choice. Nothing's permanent if you don't want it to be.